Mona Lisa by J-Hope debuts at number 1 on the worldwide iTunes song chart. With Godzilla Minus One dropping quickly, Hitman makes its Netflix debut at number 1. Netflix, a typical occurrence occurred. First on the streamer's list of the top 10 movies was Hitman, a well-reviewed action picture with a hot actor, Glenn Powell, and a renowned director, Richard Linklater. The same moment, an extremely strange incident occurred. After a lengthy wait, 6 months after its theatrical release and almost 3 months after its visual effects Oscar win, Godzilla Minus One debuted at the top of both Netflix and VOD, $5.99 rental in its first week. In the second week, it dropped from the number 1 slot on iTunes to number 7 and to number 6 on Netflix. When Hitman had its highly anticipated premieres in Venice and Toronto last year, Netflix paid $20 million to purchase the film. The action comedy about a professor who moonlights and works undercover for New Orleans police has been the top-rated movie for the last 3 days, with a Metacritic rating of 82, which is on par with or better than most of the streamer's late-year awards bait flicks. Does it last as long as other Netflix originals? The most recent example is Jennifer Lopez's Atlas, which peaked at number 1 for 8 days but dropped out of the top 10 after 2 weeks. We don't currently have Godzilla's Netflix stats. According to audience use analytics company Reelgood, it was the most streamed film in the week they recently covered. What caused it to collapse so fast? Perhaps its fan base was depleted. Concurrent availability on VOD is another reason. Watching for free sounds like a no-brainer for Netflix members. Although the movie made a fantastic $56 million at the American box office, it was not as successful as many of the larger successes. The movie is also dubbed or has subtitles. The English dubbing was also off-putting, even if it isn't out of the ordinary for a Netflix presentation. It brought back memories of the vintage Godzilla movies from the 1950s and 1960s. Perhaps the most apparent explanation is that, instead than benefiting from the publicity it garnered months ago, Godzilla Minus One could have suffered by its delayed release. It lags below Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire, which continues to rent for $19.99 on both iTunes and Fandango, which ranks by revenue, affecting a $5.99 rentals position. The Warner Brothers movie is ranked number 3 on iTunes and number 2 at Fandango. Fandango Minus One is number 6. In its third week of release, Civil War A24 is proving to be a highly successful home release, returning to the top of the iTunes charts and holding that place at Fandango. The Fall Guy Universal, which came out after its third weekend in cinemas, is falling behind it. The Ryan Gosling movie is ranked number 4 at Fandango and number 2 at iTunes. The Stranger Chapter 1 Lionsgate, number 3 at Fandango, number 8 at iTunes, and Back to Black Focus at number 9 at Fandango are new to the charts this week. Their top 5 also includes 2 additional Netflix originals. The French thriller Under Paris, which stars Bérénice Bejo, the artist, and tells the story of a shark that is sighted in the Seine, was number 1 in the middle of the week and is now in second place. The fifth is How to Rob a Bank, a documentary about a surfer who robbed a bank in Seattle in the 1990s. Wonder is the highest studio release at number 3, while 4 of the top 10 animated features with Home at number 4 are in the top 10. BTS becomes first Korean group to make the top 10 of IFPI's annual global digital single chart. BTS's Dynamite made it into the IFPI 2020 Global Digital Single Charts top 10. Dynamite came in at number 10 on the International Federation of the Phonographic Industries, IFPI Annual Global Digital Single Chart for the previous year, which was released on March 9th. Success across all digital media, including single-track downloads and streaming on both ad-supported platforms and premium subscription services, is used to calculate the chart. BTS is the first Korean group to appear on the list, and this is the first time they have done so. PSY is the only other all-Korean artist to appear on the list. Their song Gangnam Style peaked at number 3 in 2012. Top 10 Global Digital Singles of 2020 by IFPI, as determined by subscription stream equivalents globally, are as follows, according Billboard. 1 Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, 2.72 billion. 2 Dance Monkey by Tones and I, 2.34 billion. 3 The Box by Roddy Ricch, 1.67 billion. For Roses by Saint Chich and 1.64 billion. 5 Don't Start Now, Dua Lipa, 1.62 billion. 6 Life is Good by Future with Drake, 1.57 billion. 7 Made to Love by Xiaozhan, 1.48 billion. 8 Rockstar by DaBaby with Roddy Ricch, 1.45 billion. 9 Bad Guy by Billie Eilish, 1.36 billion. 10 Dynamite by BTS, 1.28 billion. Additionally, BTS was named the 2020 IFPI Global Recording Artist of the Year last week. They were the first Asian artist to make it to the top of the list, which evaluates musicians according to their global appeal in both digital and physical music forms. Later this week, the IFPI album charts will be released. Blackpink's How You Like That achieves perfect all-kill. How You Like That, Blackpink's pre-release song, has scored a flawless all-kill on the music charts. The song How You Like That broke the Melon Girl Group record for the most unique listeners in the first hour of its release, and quickly rose to the top of the domestic music charts following its June 26 release. Along with dominating iTunes charts globally, How You Like That also established a new record for the most iTunes top songs charts that a female group single has topped. A chart declared that How You Like That had scored a flawless all-kill on July 1st at 11:30 a.m. Korea Standard Time. With the How You Like That music video, Blackpink has also been shattering Guinness certified records on YouTube.